What's up everyone, Random Noise here today with another short tutorial. And today I want to show you how to use the chain mode on the Korg Electribe 2. So a bit of a background, when the Electribe 2 came out, I believe it was about 2005, it came without a song mode, which basically means that you could only play one pattern at a time and you couldn't chain a few patterns together to create a song or a sequence. So Korg realized that, and in a firmware update that came out a year or two after that, they added this new feature that calls chain mode, which basically allows you to chain patterns to create this sequence and build a song. Now, if you want to use this feature, you got to make sure that your Electribe 2 is updated to the latest version, which is 2.02. And I will put a link in the description where you can download it, put it on your SD card, and then update the firmware. So to demonstrate how this thing works, I created here this pattern, a phrase, a musical phrase of a classic Goa track that is called Fire Dance by Odyssey of Noises and sound like this. Now this pattern is 2 measured and it's repeat itself, but the actual song has another phrase which come after that and sound like that. Now each pattern in the original song plays 2 times before the next one is coming in. So in total, if we wanted to recreate this, we had to have 8 measures on the Korg Electribe 2, but we have only 4. So what we need to do instead is chain these patterns. So to do that, once you update it, once your Korg Electribe is updated to the latest version, which is 2.02, you can go to the global parameters in the menu, press enter, and then you will see this new page in page 19 that says chain mode. So all you got to do is change this to on, and now the chain mode is activated. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, this is not going to look like this. What you're seeing here is that I already chained these 2 patterns to each other. And if you want to do that, you got to go to the menu again and then go to page 14, which will add these new features that call chain 2. So I'm now on pattern 56 and I can decide which pattern I want to chain it to. And I can also decide how many times I want this pattern to repeat itself before changing and moving to the next pattern. So basically what's happening here is that, for 56, we are going to 57, and for 57, back to 56. What I don't like about this feature is that all the settings for each pattern are saved for each pattern, which means that if I want to mute or unmute some parts or even change the settings, I cannot just do that while playing the chain, right? I mean, if I play this one now and I have the kick here, and if I want to introduce the kick in the next upcoming loop, which I will do right now, so you see, pattern 57 is not saved with the kick on, so we don't hear the kick now. And even when we go back, it doesn't remember that I just activated the kick. So to overcome this and actually build into a song, what we gotta do is create another 2 pairs of pattern with the kick. So let me now demonstrate to you how this sounds like when you want to create an actual song and move between all these chains and patterns and introduce all the elements. So we start with the original phrase. It goes like this. Change to the next one. And now if I want to introduce the kick, I'm going to 58. on 60 I have the hi-hats. And on 62 I'm introducing the bass. And so on and so on. And basically this is how you build your track or song. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this short tutorial, don't forget to click like and also considering subscribing to my channel. I upload regularly jams and tutorials about electronic music. Thanks again and see you next time.